Make money online. How to make money on YouTube in 2023, featuring Rhett Link. So let's get into the video. Agenda. In today's video, we're talking about clout, timeline, how they make money, key takeaways, and the action steps. So let's get into it. Clout. So Rhett Link, they have 3 million Instagram followers. They have 4 million subscribers on YouTube. They have 927,000 million followers on Twitter. They have 4 million followers on TikTok. They have 4 million followers on Facebook. And they have a net worth of approximately $30 million. Their timeline. So in 1984, Rhett and Link both first met at Buies Creek Elementary School, which was situated in Buies Creek, North Carolina. In 1996, they both went to North Carolina State University studying engineering and lived together as roommates. In 1997, in their teenage years, they joined a Christian punk rock band, which was named the Wax Paper Dogs. In 2001, after they both graduated, they worked jobs at IBM and Black & Veatch for a period prior to YouTube. In 2006, they began creating videos for CRU, a Christian missionary organization, which is when they decided to quit their engineering jobs and become entertainers. In 2006, they started creating their first documentary in search of their first grade teacher called Looking for Miss Locklear. In 2008, the documentary was released and won numerous awards, including the Southern Lens Award from South Carolina Public TV, the Audience Choice Award from Ace Film Festival. In 2009, they began an initiative called I Love Local Commercials, shooting free low-budget commercials for local businesses in North Carolina. In 2011, based on the success of their local commercials, they created a TV show, Rhett and Link Commercial Kings, which aired on IFC. In 2011, they created a morning talk show called Good Morning Chia Lincoln, but it quickly came to an end. In 2012, to continue where they left off, they created Good Mythical Morning using the same daily format. In 2013, moving to a new weekly format, they created the Mythical Show, a 30-minute variety show which features other YouTubers and personalities. In 2019, they created a podcast called Air Biscuits, providing intimate discussions and interviews with personalities. In 2019, they created another channel and show called Mythical Kitchen, which aimed to be the source for food-related videos, including chefs and hosts. In 2021, after many requests from fans, they created an R-rated version of their popular talk show called Good Mythical Evening. In 2021, they decided to launch Mythical Accelerator Fund with the purpose of investing $5 million into a share of various influencers' businesses since their purchase of the Smosh brand. So how they make money? YouTube partners. On their YouTube channels, Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning, Mythical Kitchen, Air Biscuits, Good Mythical More, they have 4.97 million subscribers and over 945 million video views. The YouTube Partnership Program pays content creators based on revenue sharing from ads being served on their content. Sponsorship. They have collaborated with many different companies to create commercial videos using their entertaining, funny, and controversial commercials. Some of their sponsors include McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Taco Bell, SleepBetter.org, Tiger Direct, Gillette, GEICO, and many more organizations. Merchandise. They have an online store, mythical.com, built with Shopify, which sells their merch, including things like t-shirts, hoodies, trousers, hats, accessories, and also a range of grooming products. TikTok Creator Fund. They have a TikTok channel with 4.2 million followers where they share clips, snippets, and highlights from their popular YouTube channels. The TikTok Creator Fund pays its content creators based on performance, for example, views, engagement, and subscribers. The Meta Program. They have a Facebook channel with 4.7 million followers where they share clips, snippets, and highlights from their popular YouTube channels. Meta has a few different partnership programs allowing content creators to get paid based on their content, ads, and brand partnerships. Business. They own a production company, Mythical Entertainment, which owns and runs the large majority of their online presence, including YouTube channels, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, and more. Through this production company, they generate the bulk of their income. Books. They launched 2 successful books, which both made it to the New York Times bestseller list in 2017 and 2019. Their books include Rhett Link's Book of Mythicality, The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek. These book sales have contributed to their income. Films and TV shows. They made their acting debut in various films and TV shows, some of which were independent, while some of them were also collaborative, including Dirty 30, Looking for Miss Locklear, Rhett Link's Buddy System, Rhett Link's Night of Terror, and many more. Music. They made their music debut with several singles and albums, carving out their own niche of musical comedy. Some of their most popular songs included Just Mail Us the Grammys, the Unibrow Song, and Up to This Point. These music streams on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud have contributed to their income. Podcasts. They created a handful of popular podcast shows, including Rhett and Linkcast, Air Biscuits, and Rondust, all of which were streamed on major platforms like Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud. These podcasts contributed towards their income. Investments. They created a fund, Mythical Accelerator Fund, which makes investments into other social media stars and influencers, including Smosh, Jarvis Johnson, Daniel Thrasher, and more. Ownership and shares in these companies has made a contribution to their income. Appearances. They've made various appearances across America, Australia, and the UK with their tours. They provide music entertainment as well as promoting their own book releases. Some of their tours include Tour of Mythicality. Rhett Link's earnings from YouTube in 2022 was $30 million, with the source Forbes. So, key takeaways. The key takeaways, one is make opportunities for yourself. So, for example, you want to really be thinking about, okay, what companies can you go and introduce yourself to and outreach to so that you can break in and maybe create a sponsorship opportunity in the future. So maybe it's a good idea, if you're trying to make money on YouTube, to list down all of the companies that you would ideally like to work with that probably are maybe in the same niche or, serve the same customers that you're serving through your YouTube channel. So list down all those companies and see how you can start making headway ahead of time by finding out who are the key people in that organization to reach out to with regards to PR, with regards to sponsorships, with regards to collaborations and partnerships. Start identifying who these people are, get their emails, start reaching out to them in advance and build relationships ahead of time. Influencers, who are the other influencers in your space that you can start befriending, making friends with, networking with, start liking, sharing, commenting under their channel, start building a relationship with them and see if you can befriend them ahead of time so that you can make opportunities for yourself to collaborate with them in the future too. So then you got journalists, you want to get into some PR. So you're going to have to identify, and you should be working on identifying who are the key journalists within the different organizations that own the media companies, for example, the newspapers, the TV channels, the radio, the different places that you can identify who are the important journalists, certain websites too. Who are the key journalists for these organizations and websites and media companies so that you can befriend them, email them, build relationships with them, identify what they're looking for. So ahead of time, you can, build these relationships with them so that when you do have, something where you can reach out to them with, newsworthy stuff, then you can reach out to them and possibly get some digital PR going for yourself and your YouTube channel. Another key takeaway is do more of what's working. So, you want to be looking at your thumbnails, identifying of all of the content you're creating, which thumbnails are working, and not just even the content you're creating, other people that are in your niche or in your, topic or market, have a look at their thumbnails and see what are their more popular videos and thumbnails that are coming up. And then you want to copy and save these into a file somewhere, and then you can use this information to replicate for your future YouTube videos. Titles, the same story. You want to go through all of your content that you're creating and identify which kind of titles are getting the most clicks, getting the most, views, and then also look at your other, competitors and rivals. Have a look at their titles and their videos and see which titles and videos are getting the most clicks and views So then it gives you an idea of what people are, resonating with, what people like to see and watch, and you understand, okay, what titles are working. So then you can, again, save this information somewhere into a document like a Google Doc or whatever, or spreadsheet, and then you have this information for any future titles that you need to write. Videos, again, do more of what's working. Have a look at what videos are working for you. Watch what shorts or long format videos are working for you, and then you do more of those style of videos. There are plenty of times where Rhett and Link created content, and then they saw that it worked, and then they created another video straight after the same style because they saw that it worked before and it went viral. So why not repeat it? So you want to look at your own content, see what are the most popular pieces of content you've created out of the content you're making. Or if you haven't started yet, you look at your rivals, you look at your competitors and see what are the more popular videos they've posted and created. And then you can try and remodel that for yourself. It's just a case of copy and paste. And then you do something similar. Hopefully you can get the same results. So do more of what's working. Another key takeaway is develop your skills. So, in the game of YouTube, you're going to have to be doing a lot of filming. So you really want to work on your filming skills. Go watch tutorials and videos to identify, what kind of equipment and setup you need. And also go watch tutorials that can show you how exactly to go about filming videos for YouTube, if that's what you're going to be doing. By working on your filming skills, your quality of content is going to improve. Editing, that's the second part. After you've been doing your filming, you need to work on your editing skills. By working on your editing skills, you're going to be able to level up the quality of your content. Again, you can go take tutorials on YouTube, or you can go on places like Udemy where you can get little short programs that teach you how to do, filming and editing. By working on these skills on a regular basis, every week, every month, for a whole year and years going forward, you're really going to improve your content over time. So, for example, with Rhett and Link, you can see that over time their content's improved. Because obviously they were doing all the filming, editing, and everything from the beginning. They kept on doing it over time. They got better and better at it. So it's the same case with yourself. And scripts, sometimes you're going to have to put together a little script as to, what exactly you're going to be saying in the video. It's not all going to be off the top of your head. So work on creating better scripts, more informative scripts, or more entertaining and comedic scripts, coming up with jokes or, banter and things to say. Keep on working on that, and saving good things that you've wrote down, ideas for future reference. Or if you notice that you watch another video from somebody else that has a really good script, then maybe you can steal some ideas from that and use it for yourself. So work on developing these 3 skills: your filming, your editing, your scripts, so that you can level up your YouTube content over time. Action steps. All right, so the action steps for today's video is 1. I want you to go ahead and create your account. If you haven't already created a YouTube account, you're going to have to first create a Google account in order to do that. But once you have created a Google account, you go ahead and then create your YouTube channel so we can get started. Second to that, once you've created your YouTube channel, it's going to be blank and empty, so we need to start designing it. So I want you to go design it, create a profile pic, create a cover, start adding some imagery in there, some add like a trailer video. Start filling it out with some information about you, about what this channel is going to be, talking about and discussing the topics, and start completing your profile as best as you can. 3, I want you to start posting content. So don't leave it just as an empty channel or just a channel where you've just designed it but nothing there. You need to start posting. So create yourself a schedule. If it's once per week, do that. If it's once per day, if you can handle that, then do that. Or if you can only handle a couple times per week, then whatever you're going to do, create a schedule for yourself and start posting content so that we can start building up, your views, your subscribers, your content, and, give people things to check out on your channel. And 4, I want you to start selling something from the very beginning. So in the very start, you could always just start off with simple merchandise. Doesn't have to be anything complicated, but over time, you keep on communicating with your audience that you're building. Start to ask them things like, okay, what their, struggles are, the difficulties they're facing, or what are their desires, their wants and needs. And, as you get some information and feedback from them, you're going to maybe come up with better ideas for things that you can sell. But in the very start, you could always sell things like, T-shirts, hats, hoodies, jumpers, cups and mugs and things like that with your little logo that you've got for your channel. Or you could even, if you don't have any products that you want to create in mind, then you could always promote somebody else's products, as an affiliate, where you can make a commission for every time somebody buys somebody else's product that you recommend, if it's something that you can push towards your audience. So those are the things I want you to do to take the action steps from this video. Don't just watch this video and leave it as that. go ahead and get started on your own YouTube channel now. And based on, what we've seen from Rhett and Link, we can see that friends who get paid together stay together. With them both working on the YouTube channel together from, a very early stage, they've been able to make money together and grow together. So, that's an important thing that we've taken away from this relationship between them two.